Well, folks, welcome back. This is your host, ID Jester, and as you can see, we're playing Marvel Heroes 2015 edition, and we were playing as Juggernaut here, and about ready to go up to level 60. We've got him all the way up to level 60 already, and yes, he is a beast, and we got a bunch of other characters in between him, but up to level 60, but he was at level 50, and I was trying to get him up to level 52, and kind of the same thing that's been happening. I'm like, well, since I got him up to 52, maybe I can get him up a little bit higher, and then pretty soon he was 55, and then you put a little buff on, and then you get your guy up to level 60 before you know it. So that's what's going on here with Juggernaut. We're going to look at him more in depth here as soon as we kill these bosses, which might put us about where we need to go here. Alright, so there's a good thing. One down. The other one's down. Let's see, did they did kill him. I must have lost the bubbles. So let's activate his ultimate power. There it is. He just turns into a freaking unstoppable beast. Huge damage, just incredible. Just punches. He just turns into an incredible beast. That's his ultimate power. Oh no, I want this one. Oh, I ran out of time. I was hoping to get over here and show you this. But I wanted to show you his ultimate power anyways, so that's a good thing. So he's all about momentum, and you can see that his spirit is now momentum. It's not spirit, it is momentum. So if he's moving, he earns momentum, and some of his powers give him momentum, and other powers spend momentum. So our basic punch here actually earns the momentum, and then this ultimate punch, that big haymaker there, which is called Sunday Punch, actually earns, or actually spends momentum. And you can see that based on how much momentum you have there, you get extra damage to it. It does a lot of damage to begin with. And you can see also with this little jump power, more momentum you have, the better you are. So I have a kind of a stride power that earns this momentum. We kind of run forward, which we do. And then it earns this momentum so that we can activate all of our really cool powers. So another one of his signature power, this is his signature power, he basically turns into just a big powering battering ram, and he can basically just plow through anything, and does lots of damage with that, and it's got a little bit of a recharge to it, not too bad, but it definitely does some good damage. See, his little leap is barely a leap, but you know, it works. And we're up to about 95% to get to level 60 here. He also has this power here, where he slams his fist on the ground, does lots of area of effect damage there. And he is very powerful. Very powerful. Just, you know, off the bat, I think he's probably slightly more powerful than Hulk even. I mean, Hulk's a beast because he can crash down and leap and stuff. This guy can't do that. And this guy's kind of limited on, you know, how much he can do because of his cooldowns and also how much momentum he has. So he can't just stand there and punch, you know, all day long. He's got to kind of run around, build up his momentum, and then he can just punch and just destroy things with like one punch. So he's really good against like one really tough creature like Rhino or the other Juggernaut or one of the really tough beastie bosses. He does a really good job on that. As far as a bunch of little guys, he's just can use that little leap up power to kind of come down. You see them all kind of go shattering across the screen here. I've got some more bosses, and there's level 64s. But anyways, there's our little slam down on the ground. Our big punch. You can see our big punch does some pretty good damage. You can see we have over 21,000 health, so you do have to time that to punch just right. If somebody dives out of the way or teleports out of there, you'll miss it. So, but if you connect with it, it'll do pretty good damage. There we are. And now that they're kind of both together in the same area, I'm just going to charge them, run over one of them, run over the other one. And then, oh, I missed it. I was facing the wrong way when I went to punch her. And there it is. She's down. So, got this little stride, earns him momentum, which is basically a spirit to spend on his powers. Got this huge punch. He's got some other powers, but these are the ones that we're kind of focusing in on. And that's the way we like to play them. So we'll look at them here in just a minute, kind of analyze what's going on with them after we get a chance to show you some of the action. Level 60 action for Juggernaut. Get that out of my way, that's right. Oops. Pick these up. Yeah, it's hard to believe he was like level 50 earlier today, and now, just a few hours later, he's done, level 60. There's the big one, just punch right, perfect, right on him. You're grounded. And just punch in the ground, awesome damage. Sunday's best, one punch kill for most enemies, not bosses, but enemies. And we'll go ahead and head back to base here, kind of show you what's going on here with him. He's a beast, I'll tell you. He does a lot of damage. We picked him up not too long ago, and he's already completed up to level 60. So let's take a look at his items first. You can see we still have cosmic boots. We have not gotten anything for him. We ended up getting the package. So we got the hero-specific gear. So you can see we've got uniques pretty much across the board except for boots. But we only ended up having 2 extra of his items. So we only picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total uniques. Pretty weird. Pretty weird that we didn't get more than that. Anyways, level 57. We just picked this up not too long ago. You can see when we use a movement power, you gain some defense, some damage rating. When you use a movement power, you gain some tenacity. You can stack it up 3 times. When you reach 3 stacks, you can gain physical damage. Plus 5 to all of your unstoppable powers. Pretty nice little item there. Just generic little boots right now. We don't really have anything better that's come along. So, yeah, we just kept those. Here is Earth 1610 Battle Harness. Pretty good unique item, if I do say so. When you hit with a mystical powerhouse power, you gain some melee damage. When you hit with an unstoppable power, you gain some defensive rating. So obviously, you're trying to mesh these together. 5 ranks in Earthquake, which I don't think we actually use. 4 ranks in Big Elbow Drop, we don't use that. And 2 ranks in all powers. The Crimson Armor of Kriorek does some pretty good damage there. Gives us actually built into this item is a visual size increase. And then last but not least is our Hammer of Kurith. Plus 5 to all ranks of our mystical powerhouse powers, and plus 4 ranks to our Sunday Punch. We do have our Pot of Gold, which you can see we've unlocked up to rank 3 already, which is giving us a rare item find, a special item find, although it hasn't helped us because we haven't found Jack. As far as his U-Forged, we have just a level 25 in there. Probably be switching that out because we don't need the XP on enemy defeated anymore, or the intelligence. So we'll probably be switching that out. Artifact wise, we our medallion.
But you're okay in my book.
Medallion here, you can see that he's kind of about momentum, so we gave him the Electro Medallion. Gives him 2 ranks in all of his powers, plus health and momentum regeneration when he hits with a movement power, plus some extra movement speed. Pretty nice. As far as artifacts go, level 51 Advanced Starstone Tooth, level 39 Amulet of Agimato. So if our health ever drops below, this item needs to go, because our health never goes down to half. We are a beast. You can see our defense is 10,253, which is like double normal. Pretty good damage, 1,771. As far as our artifacts, when you deal damage, gain some physical damage rating. When your health drops below 30%, gain some bonuses. When you take physical damage, gain 1,000 physical defense. And then, of course, our advanced Kung Fu training sequence, when we hit with the melee power, we gain some defensive rating. And, of course, 331 damage rating with our melee power. So that's kind of the items and stuff. I ended up putting the Relic of Ashgard on there, but I didn't have a lot of them in my stash. In fact, you know what? We actually have... Oops. Need to take that out.
Put my latest inventions.
Let's look at his powers, actually. Yeah, okay. So right now, full power. That's his ultimate power, which you can see does a lot of damage. 198 to 297, plus some physical damage on top of that. And it lasts for 20 seconds, and it's got a 10-minute cooldown, as most of them do. Here's the signature power, which is the unstoppable charge. You just put your head down and you basically run over everything. Again, lots of nice damage there. He does a lot of nice damage. Really, he's very tanky, but he also does a lot of damage. So that's really, really good. He has a devastating charge. We didn't show that one. He also has the old Juggernaut ability, where he can basically he can become invulnerable like that for 3 seconds. So that's pretty good. So what'll end up happening is if I'm going to get charged or I'm going to get hit by bullseye things that wait to the last second, I activate this. It's only got like about a 20-second cooldown. And I also have I thought I had something else that gives us invulnerability somewhere along the line. But we do have another Juggernaut token, which is going to improve our ultimate power up to level 2, so it's even more damage, more great things. So you can see lots of really cool powers. The big elbow drop, you know, one of the items gives us bonuses on that. I was using that for a while. You can see I actually got a couple points into it. Didn't end up liking that as much as I thought I would. I used the Sunday's Punch more, and the 2 charges. So we have our default signature power where we get speed and we just go crazy around, but we also have the old Juggernaut where you basically charge it up and you can charge any direction you want to go, and it does lots of damage, just like you've seen Juggernaut do throughout this very series. Then we have this Wrath of Kurorekt and the Scion of Kurorekt, and these kind of work in conjunction and gives them lots of bonuses and stuff. Then we have something to toggle on. We can either toggle on melee power and get extra damage for melee, or we can toggle on our movement powers and get extra bonuses for our movement powers. I used the melee one just because I think I used the movement powers a lot as well, but I think I used the melee have less cooldowns and stuff, so, and the basic powers of melee power, and even the unstoppable charge is a melee power. So, but I guess it does say non-movement power. So yeah, so I use that. You could use either one of those, and of course you have your Crimson Force Field, so you can be invulnerable. Alright, so let's look at some more gameplay here and go down here and show you what a beast Juggernaut is. He's a beast, I'll tell you. Watch our health down there. You will see it hardly ever take any damage whatsoever. There's 3 bosses against me, and I missed my big punch. Let's see if our ultimate power is ready. Oh, it is. Oh my gosh, they are so dead. Watch how long it takes me to blow these guys away. Look at this. Just crush 3 bosses in, what, 15 seconds. I just crushed 3 bosses. That's, oh my gosh. Oh, you guys don't want to be anywhere near me. If I was one of you guys, I would run as fast away as you can. Notice our little meter down at the bottom. See, we're using one of our charges there. Looks like we killed everybody pretty easily there. And now, we'll show you the last charge here. Oh, that's not the charge. Here we go. And line it up. Right there. Boom. That was not as fancy as the other ones, but it does a lot of damage, so it's pretty good. And of course, you know, you can slam the ground and cause lots of damage around you and just blow things up as well. So that's a good thing. He's got a lot of area powers. Plus, he's just tough as hell one-on-one. Just a beast one-on-one. He can just stand there with anybody and just take them to town. I've gotten run over by Juggernaut and Rhino with this character, and it's only taken my health down maybe halfway. Or, you know, towards the bottom end of it. I had to use a health kit, but I mean, you know, other characters just get flattened and run over and they don't stand a chance. So at least you don't have to worry about Juggernaut and Rhino killing you. All right, last the ground, please. Thank you. So he's very fun to play. Absolutely, just one of the newer characters. I think he came out within the last month, and just a beast to play. Just a lot of fun. If you like to just stand there and beat the snot out of enemies, Juggernaut's your dude. That's for sure. You don't have any, you know, too many powers where you have to keep track of things on the screen. And, you know, you're not leaping all over the place. As you can see, you're just like this guy doing some crazy stuff. You just have your big old dude just running around, just, okay, come get me. You can see our punching isn't very fast. It's not, you know, 20 punches a second or anything. It's just, you know, our basic punch does 20 to 31,000 damage just for a basic punch. So, and that could take out, you know, a couple punches will take out just about anybody or any enemy there. Let's take a look and see here. Let these guys all get down, and then we'll use our momentum charge here, and just run them all over. And we don't even have to punch anybody or anything. We just run around in a big circle and just plow them over. Unfortunately, it does have a cooldown, so obviously, you know, that's gonna be a thing. So you can't use that all the time, but let's see if without our ultimate power, let's see here. Our first thing, we'll pound the ground, so that way they all take damage right off the bat. Now, big punch him there. You can see when I go to big punch him, you'll notice a big section of his health bar will go down. Ready now. So about a tenth of it. Just watch. I'm gonna let Rhino run over me. Oh, look at that. He got me down to 14,000 health. Ooh, I'm so scared, Rhino. Oh, that already got me down to 5,000 health. Okay, we'll turn invulnerable there, bring back Domino there. And I wasn't even really min-maxing this guy. I'm not a big min-maxer. I'm sure there's better builds and better ways to make this character, but well, there's 2 of them down. Let's see here. Goblin, you're next. Ready? Your big punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Punch. Nope, that's not the punch. Here we go. Ready? Punch. Punch. There you go. Oh, did you see his health bar go way down there? Okay, excellent. Now we'll charge up our big charge. Boom. And then we'll come back with our little charge. And we'll leap up. And then we'll big punch whoever's left. Sunday's best. And there's Juggernaut for you, folks. Awesome, very beasty. Takes some damage, but also gives out a lot of damage. He is he's very easy to play and very fun to play because he just does a lot of damage. So definitely, if you're into just not wanting to mess around with a bunch of powers and do crazy things, you just want to stand there and trade blows, Juggernaut is your guy. So that's a look at level 60 Juggernauts. So leave your thoughts, comments, suggestions below, and we'll see you next time here in Marvel Heroes. Thanks for watching, folks.